Hello. You might not remember me. I played basketball here when I was 6. Skinny kid with blonde hair. I barely knew how to dribble. I never made a shot the whole season, but my coach made me feel like I was the best player on the court. When I was 10, I played soccer. I could kick the ball pretty well, but couldn't make a goal. I didn't care about winning because that year my coach taught me about Jesus. When I was 15, my parents argued a lot.
All right, everybody, welcome to game number 2. And this is not the Jazz and the Bulls. This is the Sixers and Thunder. We'll try to get the scoreboard corrected for you. No Jude Lapp in this one. Last week, Elijah Gavilondo, the hero in this one. And that last second basket. But fortunately, Jude, it is retreat week. And Jude will not be here. That will make the Sixers extreme heavy favorites in this one. just saw a routing. You may see, in game one, you may see another one here in game two. Bauer out at the Gavilondo. Stoltzfus. It's going to be interesting to see what Chick and Dan do with this game. Really not going to be challenged too much. Chase Musser is going to become your Jude Lapp of this game. Sean trying to get it to Chase. Stopped by Byler. Dishes it off. There's Andrew Horgan who missed it. Somehow Quality comes up with it. Chase top of the key. And Elijah Gavilondo has his hands full taking on Nicholas Roberts. That is going to be a big mismatch. And I think Roberts drew the foul. So they're going to get Gavilondo with his first foul. Elijah, it's one of those games you're just going to have to hunker down and do your best job. You're just trying to cover a guy who's probably a foot taller than you. And Nicholas gets his team on the board. Roberts hits both. Good to see. Nicholas. Wenger got it to Gavilondo. Musser. Musser's going to be their workhorse today. Without Jude here, not going to be easy. Chase. But this is retreat week. You never know when you're going to see a retreat week. 4 players on the bench for the Sixers, 3 players on the bench for the Thunder. Coach Slaughter is here. And man, picked his pocket. And oh, he missed the layup. That was Jackson Hoover. Good play by Jackson. Here's Horgan. Horgan missed it. And here's Gavilondo. Elijah. I guess he was trying to go into Musser. To Sean. Sean. Former Trailblazer from last year. Hoover missed. Coach Slaughter is going to slow things down. And we'll be back right after this.
Proverbs 16 verses 2 through 3. All the ways of a man are pure in his own eyes, but the Lord...
Yeah, I know.
Submit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established. Proverbs 16. Feet are narrow, his left foot's actually leading his right, and then his set point, we'll go this one more time, his set point is over on his shoulder. This is when he first started working on his shot with me. The first thing we did was we focused on his base. We put a ball between his knees. We started slow. We got his feet widened, and now his right foot is slightly leading his left. Now he's got a great foundation. The next thing we got to focus on is that ball path and that set point to make sure that ball can come up through that shooting eye. We did a handful of drills. We got him over on the wall. We really focused on it, and now he's got an awesome base with his shot, and he's pushing up through his shooting eye that's going to allow him to push to the middle of the rim. I believe most players are a few fixes away from making a lot of shots.
All right, we're back. Ian King into the game. Early first quarter action. And Deshaun, good save. There's Roberts. Gavilondo looks like it's a man-to-man here. Underneath Jackson Hoover. See what he can do. I think Jackson, I don't think he was here last week. I'm not sure. Quinn Reed is also out for the Thunder. Byler missed one. 4-0. Zach Stoltzfus into the game. Zach being harassed, and Jackson Hoover just took it. That Chick Cole's calls time. We'll be back. Let's take a look at the standings. All right, we're back.
Darren doesn't think I'm doing it because I don't care if the player will know, but I think he needs to think about this. He doesn't even answer my call. He doesn't even answer my text.
Here's Chase. Chase switches to the left. Good job by the Thunder D. Gavilondo and Stoltzfus. Now they're going to call block. They're going to get Elijah for his second. Boy, Elijah Gavilondo, he reminds me a lot of Ronan Casey. When you look at him, I keep thinking, as soon as I see him, I first thought, looks a lot like Ronan. Chase is going to go to the line. And there's the Chase we know. Last week he missed 4 of those in a row. So that is not normal for Chase. And he hits his first here. Makes them both, so Chase back to his old self here. 6-0. Here's Chase. Boy, Elijah's going to sleep good tonight. You can't leave that open. Chase is going to make you pay. Turned over and turned back. Byler. Nice crossover. Byler with the underhand scoop. No good. Yeah, Nicholas Long good into the game. You know what's interesting about Nicholas Long? I had him on the graduated list. Graduated. Samar Wilford just wasn't expecting that one. I don't know why I thought Nicholas Long was a 9th grader last year. But apparently he's not. And he is this year. Here's Wenger. Lane got it to a wide open Byler, and there's your first basket. And the Thunder, I was starting to get worried they were going to get shut out. Coming up on a minute left in the first. Chase double team. Looking for help. To Roberts. Elijah doing a good job on Nicholas. Here's Furcor. And Wenger comes down with it. Gavilondo. Called for Josh, but Mr. Gwaltney heard you. And Roberts going to lay it in. Double digits. There's Chase. Okay, good job by Wenger. And Gavilondo, they got Chase and Roberts both missed. Good play, guys. Look at that. 10 seconds. Chase. And he's going to draw another one. That may be Gavilondo's third. I think it's going to be Elijah. They can't afford to lose him right now. No, it is not. It's going to be Lane Wenger. It's a 3-second show. Ten to 2, not too bad. See if Chase can finish. Yeah, that's the Chase I'm used to seeing right there, folks, at the foul line. I don't think, I said this last week, but I don't think we're going to see 4 in a row. 4 misses from Chase in a row. You're not going to see that again. And that's it. After 1, Sixers up 11-2.
There's a great book that was written in the 1940s, I think it was 1940s, by C.S. Lewis, which is called Abolition of Man. And in Abolition of Man, he warns that if you do not have an objective understanding of what is good, what is true, what is beautiful, if you don't have the way or the Tao or a truth to live by, your entire society will fall apart. Now, he was writing this 80 or 90 years ago, the abolition of man. And if we are honest with ourselves, they've done a really good job of abolishing men in Western society. If I went around this room, I said, are you thrilled or not so happy with the status of American men right now? Would you say happy or not so happy? Yeah, not so happy. And most men would agree, but you should also have a little bit of sympathy for them, just a little bit. Because from the time that many of your brothers and many of your friends that are men are old enough to understand what's going on, and we need strong men in America. We need strong men in our communities.
All right, we're back. Jeff Russell here with Elijah, or not Elijah, Elijah's brother, Jose Gavilondo on the camera. A rejection, Nicholas Roberts. 11-2 on this snowy Saturday, January 17th, 2026. Here's Musser. Left to Byler. Byler wide open again. Got behind the defense. To see what Josh Byler can do. 11-4. And that was Nicholas Long. Welcome everybody online. Thank you for joining us. This week we put a little change to the scoring. As you can see, black and gold. The white was blending in with the background. So made a couple changes. Probably should lower that down a little bit. Let's see if we can lower the scoreboard for you. Underneath, looking for Long. Let's get this out of your way. Sean for 3. No good. Here's Chase stopping a kick. Give and go to Roberts. Very nice, gentlemen. You'll get away with that when Jude Lapp isn't here. Won't be as easy if he was. Gavilondo, that's not recommended, Elijah. Not with Nicholas Roberts. Right on your side. Right there, Elijah, what you want to do, kid, you want to take your shoulder, you want to bump into the person riding your tail, create some space, and then do a little fall away. That would have been the better shot there. You have somebody much bigger than you, taller. Here's Bauer. Got it to Carter Harnish into the game. Gavilondo. I'll tell you what, Gavilondo definitely improved from last year. Another person I can see a difference. Justice Saunders, another one. I was talking to Justice. Plays in his youth group. Elijah Smucker into the game also. Good to see Elijah from East Earl. Here with his mother Jennifer. 13-4, early second quarter. Chase guarded by Byler. Chase gonna drive, split the defense, missed it. Roberts. Yeah, they're gonna get Nicholas Roberts. I call that over the top. Fidell's calling it a push, but you can't reach over into someone's space. Chick Cole's gonna call time. And we'll be back right after this dribbling exercise. Girls, pay attention. We're back. 3:37 left to go first half. Ian King into the game. Gavilondo to Byler. I think Byler has both their baskets. Dangerous pass inside, did get it to Musser. Now folks, right there, let's take a look. So watch what Chase Musser does here with the shoulder. Dangerous pass inside, did get it to Musser. This is what you want to do, folks. I don't know if we caught it. I don't think we got it. Musser lowered his shoulder down and created space, drew the foul. So in this sport, you are allowed to use your shoulder to a certain extent. Shaquille O'Neal, probably the best example of pushing that space right to the line. And Chick Cole's going to call another time with 3 minutes to go in the second. All right, well, let's take a look at the standings. Back for the final 3 minutes of the first half. Sixers in command here. As expected, no Jude Lapp, no Quinn Reed in this game. Roberts missed. Coach Slaughter, Matt Smith, his assistant, both here. Elijah got it into Musser. Swings it to Byler. Byler loves that spot. But Josh Byler has all 6 points for the Thunder. Showing the coach something here. Take advantage of these opportunities. With Jude out, see what Josh can do. Only a 7-point game. They're going to get Gavilondo. That's going to be 3. And Elijah, you're dependent on heavily here. You're really going to have to, for the rest of the game, really control your contact. The team cannot afford to lose Elijah. Underneath, wide open Roberts. They just don't have anybody there to stop that. 2 minutes. Byler again gets behind the D, and he missed it. A rare miss from his favorite spot. I know he wants that back. There's Chase. And Preston Giacomo into the game. Nice play by Deshaun. Gabe coming into the game a little late. I haven't seen him yet. Roberts on the bench, I believe. No, he's out there. I'm sorry. Got his own rebound. Minute 27. Zach Stoltzfus, almost. Good job getting that over Roberts. Roberts, I believe, only 8th grade? Or is he 9th grade?
8th.
He is 8th grade? Unbelievable. Boy, he's still got another year to go. If he grows any more, he's going to be dunking. We have not seen a dunk. I believe we had a dunk attempt. I can remember one. I can't remember who that was. Tried to attempt. No, he was on the Sixers. Mitch Hertzler's Sixers in 2022. Can't remember his name right now. He tried one dunk, failed. Nick can grab rim. Well, grabbing net. I want to see somebody grab the rim. Let's start there.
I don't know if these could hold someone hanging on them.
Probably not, but we are going to have the rims investigated. See if they are level or not. 1 minute to go, first half. Chase. Quality for 3, missed it. Sacked the rebound. And Jackson, who was that? Who? That was Deshaun Stoltzfus. What awareness. Turned over, Verkler missed. Underneath. And I think that was Deshaun. Yes, it was. He missed it. Ball's just not going in. Here's Gabe. He missed. Roberts missed. Everybody's missing. I'm telling you, something is wrong with that basket. That basket is not level. Like good things over the years. I think it's the wire. There's Roberts. He puts it in. 3 seconds. So that's it. After 1 half of play, Sixers up 19-6. Stay tuned for Chick Cole's halftime message.
most recognized verse in the Bible. We're introduced to the idea of belief. Okay? Belief in Jesus as the incarnation of God himself, as Emmanuel, God with us, as the three-dimensional evidence that God loves us, and the key that opens the door to life with God. That's the theme of belief is central to Jesus' ministry, and even today, as we talk, okay, just the term
Thank you, Chick Coles, for that message. We're back here for the second half. Sixers up comfortably, 19-6. And we just received word that Elijah Gavilondo has changed his shoes again. And we remember from last week, he switched his shoes and hit the game-winning shot at the buzzer. So we'll see as Mrs. Gavilondo passes Coach Good. And here we go, Zach Stoltzfus. Here's Elijah, and off the glass and in. That's two, but again, the shoes. I don't know, Coach Good, those shoes. And there's the first basket from the Thunder from anyone else but Josh Byler. Hoover over to Roberts. Roberts going to drive, floats one, missed it, and Bussler comes down with it. All right, 19-10 still. And turned over, Byler. Gavilondo. And gonna stay. It looks like you had Gwaltney moving. You could have banged into him there, drew a foul, but Chase was too smart to get too close. Underneath Musser. No good. And Nicholas Roberts. All right, folks, so after 3, 31-10, Sixers. We'll be back for the fourth and final quarter. All right, we're back here. Pretty much as we expected. Sixers comfortably ahead. Coming up next, stay tuned for Ryan Doherty and the Celtics taking on Jordan Tyson's Heat. And in that game, the only person missing is Braden Zimmerman out of either team, so pretty much full lineups. Here's Nicholas Long. Long. Look at that, Nicholas Long showing what he can do. These days are fun for the players. Early fourth quarter action. Elijah, you got to be careful. He's getting aggressive out there. Surprised they didn't call him on that shoulder lean. You can use a shoulder when you're in the process of setting up a shot. So if you're dribbling, you got to be really careful crossing that line. That was really close. Chase Busser. No Jude Lapp, no Quinn Reed. Smucker got caught. Here's Busser taking on Roberts. And again, that to me is the rim not being level. What a pick there. Busser, oh, that would have been beautiful. Great job, Chase Busser picked his Stoltzfus's pocket. But during the draft, we really tried to get the TrailBlazers all back together. Sean Stoltzfus was on that Hochstetler TrailBlazer team last year. But Deshaun's talent level just made it too hard to squeeze onto that team. Tried to work it out. And Deshaun had to depart from his brethren. Busser missed. Deshaun's going to take a rest, so was Long. Roberts is coming off. Williford's going to stay. So they're going to bring Jackson Hoover. Gwaltney's coming off. Prestigiacomo in. Verkler in. They're going to see what these guys can do. The B line. Figure you're up 33-12. Why not? So take advantage of this opportunity, gentlemen. Let's see what the B line can do here. No Chase, no Roberts. Gabe got it in. Verkler. Noah dished it off to Williford. There's Prestigiacomo. Boy, Stoltzfus could have been called there. And they're going to get Verkler on a travel. You can only push him so far, Fidel, when you travel. Even in a blowout. Really, Fidel? Here's Wenger. Got Zach Stoltzfus. Zach, no need to go down and dribble that one, Zach. Go right up with it. Stoltzfus. Top of the key. Wenger trying to press. Good job, Prestigiacomo. Just ripped it. There's Hoover. Guarded hard. Look at Carter Harnish putting on some defense, hard defense there. Verkler missed a three. Here's Gabriel. directing traffic. Gabe, let's see Williford post up. I'd love to see that. Good job by Bauer. Turned over. But Preston Giacomo saw it the whole way. Got it back. Dished it off. Smucker missed. Got his own rebound. Go right up with that, Elijah. That ball is loose. Well, I would not want to be out there in the middle of that. And Dan Gwaltney saves the day with a timeout. With 3 minutes to go. We'll be back right after this. How to shoot.
Feet are narrow. His left foot's actually leading. Making a lot of shots. Before and after.
Apologies for the audio mix up there, folks. It's been a crazy day. Crazy day. All right, Verkler to inbound. Celtics and Heat coming up, so stay with us, folks. You're going to have two full lineups minus a Braden Zimmerman next. Here's Verkler. That's going to count. Noah Verkler. They'll go to the line. I believe he's the older brother of Titus. Verkler does not complete the three-point play. Gwaltney back in the game. And Verkler, no. He and King out there scrumming with Horgan. Here's Horgan. He's going to pull the trigger. No, he dished it to Chase. Chase could have had an easy basket. He's going to give it to Verkler instead. Verkler buries one for three. Good job, Noah. And I don't think they're going to get into the 50s like the Jazz did. There's Wenger, no good. Bauer underneath, got it to Harnish. Quick shot. There's Chase. Coming up on 2 minutes. And going to go the other way. To move the scoreboard down, folks. Somebody in the chat, if you see this, let me know if this works. I'm watching the chat out there. If anybody wants to ever chat, I can see what you write. Here's Zach Stoltzfus. Minute 55 left in this one. Zach left wide open, missed it. Came down with it. Dished it to Bauer. Here's King. King missed. And Preston Giacomo said, that's enough. Morgan. Here's Preston Giacomo for three. No good. Wenger comes down with it. Minute 25. We got the Celtics and Heat, followed by the TrailBlazers and Timberwolves. But don't get excited. Timberwolves are without three players, one of them Jackson Hackenberg. So you're probably going to see another wipeout. But the game for this week will be the Celtics and Heat. Coming up next, going to be a good one. 52 seconds. Wenger, wide open, Lane Wenger. Good job, Lane. from my hometown of Denver. I'm sure Pamela enjoyed that basket. Here's a 2-on-1. Wenger and Stoltzfus. Stoltzfus. Good job. Jackson Hoover with the hustle. Came back, broke that up. Giacomo missed again. 9 seconds. Dishes at the Gwaltney. Chase swings it inside. Eyes behind his head. Giacomo puts it through. And that will get him into the 40s. So your final, 40-15. Congratulations to Coach Chick. I can't give a player in the game in this one. It was just a wipeout, so no player in the game in this one. Congratulations, Chick Coles, your final, 40-15. Stay tuned. Celtics Heat coming up.